Good morning, everybody. Today we'll be taking a look at Camp Baca, which is located west of Roswell, New Mexico. I will also share with you my failed attempt to hike a loop along the base of the Capitan Mountains, known as the place where Smokey the Bear was found as a cub. Camp Baca also has some interesting history. It was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s, used as a camp for young ladies to learn work skills, and also briefly as a Japanese internment camp early in World War II. Camp Baca is located off of US Highway 380, east of Capitan, New Mexico, and west of Lincoln, New Mexico. If you're approaching from the west, you'll see this interesting rock about 1/4 mile before you make a left-hand turn off of 380. Choose the dirt road on the left. That's Salazar Canyon Way, also known as Forest Service Road 57. Follow it for about 5 miles to the campground. As long as you remain on the dirt road, you can ignore the no trespassing signs. You are on a Forest Service road on your way to a Forest Service campground. You will see plenty of cattle during your stay at Camp Baca. I also saw deer, elk, small fox, and bighorn sheep in vicinity of Camp Baca. Good morning. Hey, today we're going to hike up Figure 7 Road. We're going to find the South Base Trail and cut across those mountains, and then come back down, if we can find it, Trail 61, and then return back to Baca Camp. It's about an 8.25 mile hike. Come on, let's go. We've actually left Forest Service property and are on a private road, but I've been told that the owner of the road allows hikers to pass to the Forest Service trails on the other side. And I know the fork to the right is a false trail because I went up it and it dead-ended at a gated property. So I'm going to go veer off a little bit to the northwest and take the left fork, which is the graded dirt road. All right, I passed through that gate. And found this sign, which is what I've been looking for, indicates Trail 60 is straight ahead. Heading due north on Trail 60. All right, I think I'm on Trail 60. It's not well marked. As you can see, it's not well groomed. But there's this open area where the vegetation has been cut down. I must be doing something right because that marker says trail number 60. I bumped into another fence line here. It's heading due north, so I'm going to follow the fence line for a bit. On the other side of those trees is a pretty good sized hill. And in front of me, below me, is a nice little canyon. So I think I'm going to turn around. I never found Trail 57. Somehow I lost Trail 60 along the way. But I think it's, after 3 hours, about time to turn around and head back. Well, sadly, I never found the base trail, which is Trail 57, the red trail on the map. As you saw, I began the hike on Trail 60, the yellow trail, also known as the Mitten Bar Trail, and somehow wandered off the trail. My intent was to go from Trail 60 to Trail 57 and then finish my hike on Trail 61, which was the blue trail on the map. Trail 61 is a much better trail and is used more often by hikers as well as all-terrain vehicles. So here's my advice if you want to complete this loop. Bring a good map, a compass, and maybe get some tips from somebody that has actually successfully completed the loop on the base trail and back to Camp Baca. If you have done that, please share your advice with all of us in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoy the trails and that you stay safe. When you finish your hike, take a break and read one of my stories. You can find them on Amazon.com.